Hello and welcome to this Trigger 2-minute tutorial, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can use an external MIDI device to adjust the audio playback level within Trigger. So I've got a USB MIDI controller attached to my system here today. This particular one is an X-Touch Mini and it has 8 rotary encoders on it and some buttons underneath it. It comes with an application so you can configure what MIDI notes the device sends, but I've got it in its default setup at the moment and I have layer B selected. And so if we look at the actual MIDI that we get from the device in this default setup, we go to the MIDI devices page. If I turn the left hand encoder, you'll see, if I turn it clockwise, you'll see I get this data, 176, which is MIDI continuous control, 7 is volume, and you can see that the data byte is increasing. If I go clockwise, it increases. If I turn it anti-clockwise, it decreases to a nominal null point of 100 here. So that would be effectively my unity gain on this device. So if I click done to that and we look at the audio, the MIDI configuration of this audio button, we go to the MIDI page, you'll see MIDI receive level 1 is just simply going to be my associated button on this device, which will play the particular cue. If I go to MIDI receive level 2, if I right click on this, you'll see we have a context sensitive menu. Now, normally when you fire up Trigger, it would be on the simple level here. But today we want to set it to CC-Volume, and the control type is going to be CC-Volume, CC7, channel 1, and I'm going to be using a scale which is a combination between linear and logarithmic. These devices tend to have slightly odd scale or law, but I've found on this particular device, by a combination of the two, it gives me a feel on the rotary encoder which is more akin to what I would expect on a professional mixing desk. I've got, as described earlier, a null point of 100. So we click done to that, and then if we apply the button, you can hear it playing, and if I turn the encoder down anti-clockwise, you'll hear the track will fade away, and if I turn it clockwise again, it will fade back up like that. Okay, that's one way you can use an external MIDI device to control the level of Trigger. I'll be showing you another method for achieving something similar in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.